You know, it's cold in this room as our offense was tonight. We couldn't make any shots. Disappointed in our shooting percentage. Defensively, we were good at times. We switched up defenses, and I thought it kept us close. And then we had a run in the second half there, got it to one possession, and gave up some big baskets to Pearson. He's a good player. He scored 18 tonight on 20, I think 20 shots. He's had 20 points, 6 consecutive games. He's leading scorer in the conference. And ironically, it's the third time in a week, in 5 games, I think, that we played the leading scorer, Justin Forrest, Azor the other night, now Pearson. But game plan worked. We wanted them to shoot a lot of three-point shots. They did. They shot almost half their shots from 3. We turned them over 13 times, but we couldn't capitalize on it offensively. We just didn't score. We've got a funny lineup at times, and we don't have a true point, it seems like, and we've got to do a better job of getting in the offense and sharing the ball. We just try to do too much. We did shoot free throws well, obviously. Both teams. I don't think there was a miss in the game. So thought the game was early. The touch foul on Duguay, the first play of the game, and then after that, I thought it was pretty physical. So we've got to do a better job adjusting to the officials, which is quite hard to do.
The poor shooting percentages, more often than not, has it just been not getting, as you said, getting the offense or getting enough good shots, or is it just poor shooting?
It's both. It's a combination of both. We're not executing where we need to. I thought they were up in us. Harold did a good job defensively. He was up in Calvin all night, and Calvin's had trouble getting the ball to the wing and getting us in offense at times. But they were aggressive defensively. That was part of it. And then we just didn't execute at times too. We had a couple of easy play calls that should have scored, and they didn't.
It seemed like all night you were down. It wasn't a lot, but it was just enough where and if you would have just gotten on a run, it seemed like this game was more frustrating for my part, if I was you, than a lot of games, because it was kind of there at time for the taking at times. You just could never get on any kind of a little 5 or 6 run.
Yeah, and that's what we need to do. We certainly need some of the guys that we've got out. Trajan Wesley and Malik Wilson make a huge impact in a game like this, and like all our games, but they have the explosiveness to score and push the ball and create things, and we couldn't create anything tonight.
Coach, you guys started off the second half with that 10-0 run. What was different there? Was it just something that you guys, what were you guys able to do there that you weren't able to do for large portions of the game?
Well, we talked about offensively making a couple adjustments, and a couple things worked for us, and then they picked up on it, and the coverages eliminated that the next few possessions. But when we got on the offensive boards, I believe Tyrus got a stick back, Dew got a stick back. We were a little bit better there and aggressive on the glass.
Jalen Johnson mentioned this team improving bit by bit, but I asked him and I asked you, I know so often we get caught up with results. How do you keep the team focused maybe on those small improvements versus a losing streak and getting their mind off of maybe that?
Well, it's about how you play in the process, for sure, Seth. You try to pick out the things. We talked today, what did we do well in this game, what did we do poorly? And at times we were good defensively. We rebounded the ball well at times, and we shot free throws well. So that's what we did well. But you pick something out, and you try to get the guys to continue to work on other parts of their game that you didn't do as well, and just get better. I mean, we've got half our roster. I mean, I'd like to see half of that roster depleted, see how it would, anybody we play. So it's difficult. I mean, we're starting behind the 8 ball each night, and we just have to continue to play hard and try to get better. And I think we have gotten better in some areas. I would agree with Jalen.
How frustrating is that when some of the things that you want to improve are things that are just completely out of your hands?
It's very frustrating. I mean, you don't have the pieces that you're used to having, and we talked about it before, but it's difficult, and it's very frustrating.
There was a stretch where you brought Christian in, and he gave you a few good minutes. Is that something that you're almost going to have to do? Is that more matchup oriented, or is that you're going to have to get some minutes from everyone that you've got left in certain spots from here on out?
Yeah, it has to come from everybody, Kevin. We had 7 scholarship guys tonight, I think, and two walk-ons, and we played everybody. And Christian did. He came in and spelled Tyrus a little bit early to keep Tyrus out of foul trouble, and got a bucket, kept it up high, got a good rebound, kept it up high, things that he has not been doing. And he made a 3 late, and he can do that. He's been shooting the ball well. But just has to be more physical. But we need him, yes. And every night, there's been some games where he played more the other night, I think, and Chris Pinku did as well. But Chris blew a couple of defensive coverages tonight, and that's why he didn't continue to play.
So do you see Calvin as basically a combo playing way more point on necessity, or almost even like a 2 mentality who could play the point but isn't a true point?
Yeah, I think that's one way to look at it, Tim. He's a good guard. He doesn't have the foot speed the other guys have, but he's a good shooter, and he can score. We made a couple of nice drives today, but he over-penetrated a couple of times too and got in trouble and then got knocked out of the play, and he's got to be back defensively. He's a 10th guy back, so that doesn't work for us on that end. PJ, speed is good, and he's a better decision maker than he was as a freshman. He's certainly improved, but he's more of a combo as well. So we really miss the little guy, that's for sure, and hopefully we'll get him and Malik back here soon.